All right. So back to this. I really like this main menu theme. I just want to point that out. For as much as I think the in-game beat is ass, it's actually like kind of hilarious. Also, what is this gallery? I don't think we saw that last time, either that or I ignored it. But again, we're just continuing this, right? And yeah, right. In the last part, we kind of got the premise of the whole game. Basically, this dude was sad, so he went to this like black market like mage, right? Who literally told him he was going to split his soul in two, even though he agreed to it. Granted, they took like the wrong payment or whatever. He thought it was going to be cash or credit, but it ended up being his soul, I guess. Uh, but yeah, um, we're starting to kind of see really the differences between the two halves, right? His sad half, which is basically just his normal self before the splitting, and his happy half, which I'd say is more like him at full potential, given, or not really limited by his negative emotion. So again, right? And obviously them interacting with each other, trying to kill each other, but then also, talking about potentially, answering a question that a lot of people have, right? If you had a clone of yourself, and you had sex, right? What would that be like? At least the happy half, but granted, wouldn't do it myself. Maybe if they were gender bent, but if it was just a direct clone of me, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, gender bent version would though, 100% right, but besides the point, again, and I'm curious to see. So, gallery, there's three photos. Maybe that's like three endings. I don't know. There are choices in the game. Granted, this meal choice is zero impact. My guess is this first choice is zero impact. Maybe this third one does. But again, the big thing is holy crap, I forgot how loud as shit this was. Put this down to like half. But the big thing here is now we're going to see interaction between Vivian and Lua or Tua or whatever his name was. Yes, or it's Lua, right? Okay, never mind. It's Tal. And again, the interesting thing is seeing Tua and Tal, right? Kind of the what seemingly seems to be the inspiration for Andy and Lele, right? They seem to be literally mimic their exact characters. So obviously in this game though, being well, I mean they're still bad people, right? And the Coffee of Andy and Lele, they're just the protagonists, but on this they're the antagonists, right? Take it back. You're on what? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Your business looks slow as ever. Damn, that's crazy. You just came at a bad time. Okay. Nice glass charms. Have you seen my new bouncy? It's literally in your hands, dumbass. Yeah, it's like, yeah, put that shit back. What the fuck? All right. Why is she here? Clearly, she's acting on the interest of Tua, right? Like, I don't, or Tao is his name. Why did I think his name was Tua? I'm pretty sure it's Tao. Um, but yeah, why is she here? Like, yeah, get the fuck out. Like, with an old friend, dude. There's no way. Well, but again, we need to know the falling out because Vivian hates Tao because of who he is, but probably Tao just by association. But again, old friend implies they have some history. So, okay, here's the thing. I'm actually curious. Why the fuck is Tao here? Like, we never got that. Like, obviously, Vivian's being, pretty. What's the term? Hostile. But like, I'm genuinely curious as to why Tal is here. It's Lua. Damn, I was wrong as fuck. So it's not Lua. Yeah, I'm. Why the fuck is she actually here though? You know, why is she actually here though? I'm genuinely like curious. Like, because seemingly she's just like here just for whatever reason. Like, not even acting on Lua's interest. She's literally just here. Like, you know, Vivian didn't feel like, you know, okay, so Okay, so I guess she was just spying, but it's like, like for what? Like he already knows who she is in the business she runs. She freaking cursed him to lose a half. That's actually a crazy, like crazy petty. Not gonna lie. But again, the fact that he got cursed to lose a shoe every time, like that's actually pretty crazy. So he never has a pair. He only has one. She's telling this hack whose business is sinking by the minute. I mean, who cares? By the time I finish my magnum opus. Okay, but so this dude, so all right, we need to know like what this guy like, and nobody else in the story seemingly matters besides Lua. Like, what's Lua actually doing? Like, because here's the thing, Jesus Christ, what's the main character's name? I already fucking forgot. What is the main character's name? That's bad. Is it Tal? Or I think it's Tal or whatever. You know, that's probably wrong as shit. Taui, I don't know. But basically, the main character, right? He's just a depressed dude who wanted to get fixed and got duped, right? Vivian just a person trying to keep their business afloat. Tal just does nothing. But again, Lua talking about some magnum opus because obviously he just fucking split it in half just because he could. But what is his like goal? Like, what is he like? Seemingly, what's gonna drive the story. So we want to kind of figure that out. So, all right, let's see. Theo. All right, I was way the fuck wrong. Collective existence wastes away while watching. All right, so but which Theo, right? I assume the negative Theo, right? Or geez, or fucking sad Theo, right? What's happy Theo doing? Captain Backstab. He's evil. I bet he's evil. So are these two literally just like chilling now? Like, bitch seven, come on. So are these two like, all right, geez, like I don't fucking care. Like it's because he's thinking the same thing that he's saying, but it's because they're the same damn person. Just one is their positive, version. The second's negative. So, but like, I swear to God, shut the fuck up. If I see this one more time, I swear this is the third fucking time. In like the first two times, I could let it slide, right? I could let it slide the first two times because it's like, all right, he brought it up as little one-liners, and it was more so just like, I guess the inquiry cures. But this dude literally, like he didn't even get the fucking positive emotional side. He just got the horny side, right? Like that's like this is actually kind of crazy. Like there's no way I refuse to believe there's no way this happens in the actual like fucking game. Like it doesn't happen. I refuse to believe it. If it does, like honestly, it's kind of like because here's the thing. Very clearly the coffin of Andy and Lele, again, because the whole reason it kind of blew up and why there was some suspicion cast on the creator was the whole incest thing, right? You know, but the fact that it happens in this game too is kind of like because before I was like, all right, they were just like blowing it up, like making it just like, what would you call it? Just like as crazy as possible. But now it's like after playing this, I'm like, all right, maybe there's actually something up with that. Maybe they got something going on because like this is there seems to be a reoccurring theme here with odd situations, right? In like tensions in whether it be clones, whether it be siblings, it's like like dude, I swear to God, you can't be having this fucking conversation. Like this should not like if I like think about it. If I had this is what I do. If I had a clone of myself, honestly, I'd like because let's put it this way: if I had a clone of myself, I'd like to think I'd get double the work done, but in actuality, I'd get the same amount of work done. Just each version of myself would be doing half of it. Like, and we would like divvy up tasks that way, right? I would just make life. Literally, life would be easy because it would be a half and half deal. Um, again, the big thing there and what it comes down to, right, is but yeah, I wouldn't unless it's a gender bent version, I'm not having this conversation with myself. Like I mean maybe he's gay, but like, if I'm not even gonna lie, if I was gay, I'd fucking, have sex with my clone. But this dude like is seeming like, you know, The again, I will say though, again, and what it comes back to is the fact that this conversation is happening like again. Like, the fact that this is happening in this game on top of the coffin of Andy and Lele, right? Is it does make me a little suspicious of the creator. Because again, like I mentioned before, I was like, all right, they're just trying to make it as crazy as possible. It's a one-off thing with DACOA or whatever, the acronym is. But this is like, all right, it's going on twice. Like, uh, dude, that sounds like a you problem, bro. Like, what do you mean we? Like, it's still you, right? Dude, like, this is like a whole new level. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you know, like, all right, I wouldn't say I do it every day, but it's definitely like a couple or few times, at least a week. Probably, honestly, closer to like 4 or 5. Maybe because like some days I just can't. Like I'm just busy. It's not like I go out of my way to do it. So it's like it's more purely a convenience thing, or when I'm in the mood. But it's like I don't keep track. Fucking I don't fucking like I don't use some like weird like logic. Yeah. Yeah, no shit, dude. You're the fucking negative side. Like this. Like of course you just inherited that. Like how was I so upset with you? Probably because, it's not what it's appealing. And this is, again, this is kind of the interesting part of the game. And what I like mentioned or suspected is that the fact that they like fought and tried to like, and again, also the fact that the positive emotion on the title screen holds that knife, again, makes it seem as though it's not an even positive negative split. Like there's more underneath the surface, right? If anything, it's probably more like if this is gonna be like really uh philosophical, right? All right. So I pulled up, oh my god, fucking I pulled up Tao, but I forgot it's spelled Tao, for Taoism, right? All right. This is watch this, right? This is probably what the situation, oh my god, fucking go back. This is probably what the situation is like. This is probably what the situation is like. You got his happy half with a little or positive half with a little bit of negative, negative half with a little bit positive. I mean, with the whole thing representing wholeness or completeness, right? And again, that's just the split that occurred. Like that's unironically probably what it is. How did it get so bad? Because again, it's probably you got scammed by a fucking dark web magician. Like it's probably not what it seems. I feel like that's not that difficult of a conclusion to draw. Hmm. How should I know? Jerk Face did a crappy job. It's great. But I can still be distressed. You need to in kind of facts. But obviously uphill. He's just in the same exact fucking situation as before, just with a better version of himself. Literally better half, right? Because like right now, and probably my main complaint of the game again, right? Zero distinguishable difference between his negative self and his whole self at the beginning. Like they're basically saying, dude, shut the fuck up. This man actually shut up. So, dude, I swear to God, they need to fucking chill it. Like, I can't, this entire fucking game can't be about these two, like, trying to get at it. I swear to God, this can't, like, there's zero on one ID. Okay, dude, this is like some crazy. Here's what you do. Again, and literally what I said, and this is what I would do if I had cloned myself. I'd like to think I'd get double the work done. In actuality, I'd get the same amount of work done, but it'd only be half of us doing it, right? I would basically alternate what I do. I would literally, one version of me would go out and do one thing, the other would go out and do another thing, right? Alternate, right? Half and half. I'd sit and chill. Let's say I work Monday to Friday. One version of me would probably go out Monday, Wednesday, the other Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday can be whatever, right? Dude, this is some like shut the fuck up. So future perhaps continue. Yeah, no shit, dude. I swear he's an actual fucking idiot. There's no way he thought this was gonna like work out. Like we should but here's the thing, and this is okay, the merging part. First off, actually, like unironically, yeah, just not doing it to begin with. But like if this is even possible at this point. Second off, there's zero distinguishable difference between negative Thew and just whole Thew. Let's put it that way. Pass. You know, okay, but that's a you problem now. So can't just yeah, dude, yeah, fucking of course they can, because you just rolled the dice and failed, right? You know, maybe a solution comes in a dream. That's a horrible fucking idea. Dude, don't let these two sleep in the same goddamn bed. Like, you know, damn, that's crazy. So I was all right, damn, it's morning. So getting ready to rush out the door for what? Going to see it for what? Oh, because he's still gonna try to kill his bat. I mean, unironically, that's not the worst idea. Like, basically, you just extracted like your kind of, I guess, full potential self from your whole self, and then kill off any of that, sort of drag or wasted potential, right? You know, yeah, it's like, dude, you were that way before. Like, and off he goes. Look who's back. Dude, are you outside? Like, wait, why the fuck is he outside and not in his like house? Like, you know, to what do I owe this displeasure? I can repay you yet. See, you won't agree to it. Let me guess, he's gonna say, kill your fucking, worst half. And he's gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm in. Like, you know, what is it? It's a deal. You're gonna Oh, all right. This I thought, I honestly thought he was gonna say, oh, kill your worst half. And he's just gonna do it, right? Yeah, what potions? Dude, this man, like, so what is his magnum opus, though? What is his end game? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, what is he actually trying to do? Like, wash some water before you grind the other herbs. Forget that. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I really don't care. So, oh, don't tell. I swear to God, there's zero way that this choice actually matters. Again, I am interested though. I think honestly, my best bet's to say merge back. For as much as, it would, because granted, he just seemingly did it on a dime and a whim, right? Like this seemingly has nothing to do with whatever magnum opus he's doing, right? So like I don't, and the fact that his positive half and better half is just like hanging out and interacting with him anyway, seemingly won't like impact whether like Lua's like opinion on us. Kill and then kill him or say like this. Honestly, I'm gonna pick merge back because I feel like that's actually probably the best option at this point. Like it was such a stupid thing to do to begin with. If there's even a possibility it could happen, then yeah, sure. Or kill, see. Let's see. It's a bad idea. Well, this whole thing was a bad idea. Like, yeah, that and again, this is interesting. So he's even pointing out, right? This is actually really interesting that Thew, his better half, is actually confronting Lua about like, yeah, this whole splitting thing didn't actually work out, right? Or isn't, as it seems. Like kind of indirectly confronting him about that, you know, all you had at that point in time. But again, I guess stuff had so now that's interesting. So I guess he split them, but now they're kind of each independent. So it's almost as if there's literally just two Thews, right? Kind of, but again, this basically just makes it seem as though there's two Thews living their lives, right? To accumulate new unhappiness. So he literally just basically cloned himself. You know, and I really just and again, so Lua, funny enough, is the one who's I guess encouraging him to kill his other self. This is the cure for so he's literally so his magnum opus is fucking immortality. All right, so that makes sense. Because I was like, what is this for? Like, what's he doing? And literally just gonna stop aging. You know, they're all deadly poison. All right, so a non-lethal formula. Where's you coming? Uh oh yeah, dude's gonna rip. Now we're just stuck with negative half. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, we also saw his cuts for a moment. co-op games. Well, you should have said that last night before you tried to fucking kill each other. Like, restaurants, damn, ain't no way you got money, dog. Like, and again, we can see his cuts, right? So, damn, that's crazy. All right, but I want to see. Okay, so he's back. But so the interesting thing, so I guess he survived, but also the question is what kind of impact that have? Because that wouldn't be a thing if it didn't have an impact, right? So, damn, dude, like Jesus, like bro, like literally left for work and then fucking came back and he was like dead. Like, you know, dude, there's no way. I guess so. One thing, and I think the interesting thing here is there's seemingly two kind of routes. You have a route of kind of being allies with, so you're pretty much playing as your better half, which I think is kind of interesting because I mean it's in the title, but I assumed since negative few is basically the same as whole few, we'd be playing more through the POV of our negative half. But I will say it's genuine. It's actually kind of interesting. They went with, we're playing more through the POV of our positive half. It seems like the two routes again, you either can ally with yourself or, be opposed to yourself. And then probably with the end game being either killing or, allying, maybe even actually merging. But for now, we're gonna be kind. So again, we did click the merge option, but let's see. Damn, freaking dude, I swear to God, there can't be a fucking sex scene in this. You know, half an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours. You know, chips it. Damn, fucking fat ass. Holy shit, fat ass. Uh, I actual fat ass. All right, French toast I can get behind. Lemon. All right, I'm not big. Dude's holy shit. Dude is a fucking food addict. Like, in those, what were they? Little almond cookie things. Almond Joy. Macro. Damn, I was way the fuck off. Yeah, you know, I swear to God, this isn't gonna fucking happen. They're not. I refuse. There's no way it's actually gonna happen in the game. There's no way we're gonna see these two get at it. So I don't know why they keep bringing it up, like any like sort of innuendo. There is no fucking way or shot that these two go at it. So what's this? Free stabbing off. Oh, you lose. Oh, you know. Well, dumbass, you're the same person, you fucking idiot. So, oh, he's gonna throw up, right? He's like, "Ugh." He's like, damn, you good? It's like, I've been eating poison all day. He's like, oh, developing that immunity. Uh, yeah, it's like us. You know, yeah, hey, actually good, bitch, this better show up in the gallery. This better show up in the gallery. What the fuck? All right. Damn. All right, sure, whatever. Yeah, go back here. Hey, this is a nice ass picture. I like what they did here. So it's just stomach acid, and it's to salvage the shirt. Hey, what hey, you're getting a little close there. Fucking is negative half getting a little close. Like why are you leaning back like that? Like what are you doing, Is this kind of like a sleepover? It's literally just you with your thoughts. Watch, bro, go to fuck to sleep. Like, you know, hey, hey, negative few is actually improving. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see, when I'm not actively, again, but the thing is, so I'm curious to see if we can actually like do the merging. If not, at least the next best option. And again, that's what we're kind of, if there are three routes, right? Belongs to Lua. Your day is gonna suck, bitch. Why is this dude fucking like who is this dude? Why is there like urban like legends? Like he's literally just this random ass person. Vivian, that's what I was about to say. What the fuck? Like, hello. Imagine these two just start fighting. Like, ain't no way he fucking did that. You know, okay, but here's the thing. Why is he here? Like, like literally what is he doing? Like, Zoom working on our project. What? So I guess they have some past. And again, we know the project is the cure for age and immortality, right? You know, dude, so we still don't really know. Okay, so definitely killed someone, right? Which is what we already knew. But like, you'd think if you're gunning for immortality, right? People are going to die in the process. Let's be real here. That's just kind of an inherent part of that. So basically, he's offering and asking her if she wants, kind of, jump back on the train, kind of, ride out this whole curing age and immortality thing. So let's see. And again, given that she was working with him before, right? So incantations on your window mat. There's no S. Incantate. Oh, damn, fucking dumbass. Also, so kind of interesting that these two have, I guess we assumed we had past in history, but we didn't know that she was directly working on that project and was kind of that involved in, that deeply involved. So, oh, that causes the misery. I mean, well, okay, let's put it this way. What has this guy got going from? He lives in this dirty ass apartment. Um, I mean, to be fair, this like I do think this is actually a fairly accurate assessment for his part, as well as for I'd say most people, right? This is a pretty accurate assessment, in what I'd say causes most people grief and trouble, right? Because again, the big thing is it's a present and future, right? Because really loneliness is just a present, but again, just no future, right? It's kind of like so. Like for me, I made a black screen video. I never uploaded it, but I have it, recorded about basically me kind of assessing where I am in my life. It's pretty personal, and my thing is in the present and near future, I'm good. I'm covered like for till like the next decade for about another like 10 years I feel and I'd say I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at now with where I'm at now and then kind of with how things are going to go, but beyond 10 years that's where I'm kind of worried because like I mean obviously like as you can tell by the stuff I fucking record, right? I've let's put it this way, I've never really had like really any intimate relationship, And then again, I'm also just not a very sociable person. Sociable, whatever. Sociable, I don't know what the term is. But, again, so I acquaintances, and people that I spend time with at work, but I wouldn't really say I have true friends besides maybe a couple people who are like family friends. And outside of family, I really don't have any. So again, far future for me kind of fucked, but I'm working on it, right? But present in near future till about 10 years, I say I'm good. But for someone like Theo, right, who doesn't even go, who has social anxiety that just kind of absolutely cripples him. And really, again, who knows what's like, it has just no future, right? Again, like you can kind of understand the situations. You know, if dad had kicked my ass every time I opened my mouth, I mean, and again, kind of this is the interesting part. We're getting some backstory on him. So again, dad very clearly, I don't want to say abused, but was definitely very stern and strict with you, right? And kind of probably a lack of emotional attachment. Because you also need to take into consideration it's through the POV of Theo, right? Which is inherently flawed. Awful diet. Okay, that is true. I'm not gonna lie. My diet, it's not the worst, and I do exercise. Again, if again, I'm in the military, right? Not special forces, not a door kicker. I'm just an ordinary guy, right? Your average dude. So I am healthy and fit enough to be a part of this organization. but I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, I am the peak fitness, right? Get some of this crap. Like I'm pretty good at running, I will say, but are that right? I'm actually good at like like oddly good at like kit runs, running and kit. But besides the point, crap under control, we can merge. So interesting that you know again, the thing is, and what we're kind of pushing towards is the merging route. If there is a possibility, I feel like the fact that they divided is stupid. But again, we know it's because Theo is stupid, right? But maybe this experience is needed for him to actually change and turn his life around. Again, we're going the whole merging thing. So I'll die in my 40s. And again, their life, because let's put it this way. Theo's probably around my age. I'm 23. Theo's probably around my age. Like, I mean, 40s, like, again, that's why I'm like, it's something to where I can have my life kind of plan out till I'm like in my 30s, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in my 40s. Like, so, but that's still like, dude, like if assuming I die in my 70s, I've still got like what? I'm not even anywhere like your midlife crisis is right before your fucking 40s. So it's something to where the thing there, right, is that it's like again, that's really your kind of time to actually kind of I feel like if you take your 20s and 30s to set up, the rest of your life, you can really kind of go explore and do what you want in your 40s, right? That's kind of how I'm treating my life right now. Like, if I can grind in my 20s and 30s, I can pretty much do what I want in my 40s and beyond. So, again, so he watches his ourself play video games. Okay, holy shit, I thought this was negative half talking. But again, here's the thing Happy Few needs to set the example. Clean up this goddamn apartment. Do some R shit, right? So, what's you playing? You have eyes. How about you shut the fuck up and that's why I'm grinding levels. I'm almost at 75. Stop wasting my life. God damn, let's chat. Yeah, pause the damn game, bro. I'm going over the Lewis again. So, why? How long do you have to do a poison thing? I don't know. It's up to Lua. Let's see. That came out wrong. Poison. You sick of the poison. But got me neither. Go back to your don't sleep. Damn, freaking damn, and also, yeah, interesting. He got a laugh out of him. It's the baby steps. It's the small things. He got a laugh out of seemingly his just pure negative emotion self. Again, that's an interesting thing to note, right? He was again, the facts in again, that's why I said this is a literal representation of the Tao, right? He's got his positive half with a bit of negative, negative, bit of positive. But you can change and together, they're whole, they're complete. So, dude, dude, that's why I'm like, this man is apparently this like, fabled, like, it's this legend. He's just a random ass dude. Like, we're not all homebodies. Well, that's why he's getting the fuck out. Like, dude, they don't have yeah, dude. He's like, I thought we were working on something. Dude doesn't have his fucking number. Like, what do you mean drop by unannounced? Like, you got phones? Like, give you at least a week to see if you. I mean, kind of facts though. Not even gonna lie. So, that gives him time to work with his, other half, right? See you in a week. You know, all right, so these two are kind of falling out, but like it's some over some weird like semantics. But again, we know because this is after Lua met up with Vivian and kind of offered for her to kind of rejoin in and jump back on, the project, which again she declined. With again, he kind of threatened to just basically leverage her career, saying like, "Oh, you're pretty in deep on this, so I don't know why you have such a moral high ground." But also kind of seemingly actually like cares and wants her to like, I guess be on his side in a sense. But again, kind of interesting thing to point out, but we'll see. So, oh my god, fucking and again, yeah, fucking Tal, immediately points out knows, again, is able to spot that from a mile away. So yeah, damn. So all right, I guess, dude. Sourpuss. And again, this is an interesting interaction between these two because we never really seen, Tal and Thew interact. It's always been, these are characters, but, you know, okay. And yeah, he's like, who? That's interesting. This Thew doesn't know Vivian. Again, that's an interesting thing to know. And I think, we kind of glossed over only negative Thew is interacted with Vivian, right? Because again, he was the one when he was whole who's like, all right, fix me. And then she's like, no. And then he goes to again, Jesus Christ, I already forgot Tal, right? Not Tal, fucking uh Lua or Lau or whatever. Lua. Um Damn, they couldn't have come up with better names for these characters. Jesus Christ, they just randomly like hit their head against the keyboard, and that's the name they came up with. But and then again, Negative Thew went back to Vivian afterwards and kind of tried to see if he could get fixed, and there was really nothing, so he just went home. But again, Positive Thew doesn't know who Vivian is at all, so I'd probably become an assassin. I'm not even gonna lie, I would just become lazy and keep myself seen while the army does. All right, damn. I guess, fucking serial killer like vibes like Jesus. That's the first thing, you think about. So, and again, half your life force, dude, this is like the Death Note fucking. To be fair, this is basically like the Death Note fucking trade where it's like half your life to be able to see like the names and like lifespans of other people, right? So, see, permanent marker doesn't come up. You fucking dumbass. Like, what do you mean we? Oh, because again, this is from when, wait, I drew with you? Am I stupid? Because these two, remember when negative Thew came into the room and positive Thew and then Tal were drawing on the wall. You know, that was you. Again, it was the other, it was his positive half, right? So with the happy, damn, freaking, Jesus Christ, no need to roast her. But again, and this is, again, very interesting because this is literally the happy half. And if anything, this should kind of, even though we're kind of pushing for the route of them working together and potentially merging, the fact that, again, we can see kind of, the negativity and the negative half kind of rub off and impact his like positive half, right? So he looks so alike. And well, I mean, to be fair, he's wearing his original clothes. The negative half got whatever random ass clothes, and he still doesn't have shoes. But so he'll brew and then he'll act like none of this happened. Dude is like amnesia or something. So, and again, this is a very interesting interaction between these two, and potentially seeing how Tal would, maybe like I guess be it like somehow ally with us or be on our side, or at least help us. It's fine. Just that I'm still kind of weak. Let's focus on making the army less miserable. Me, myself, and I. Dude, something healthy. I hate to say it, we're getting something healthy because this fucking dumbass needs to actually like this is like fucking dude doesn't need this shit, bro. So because I mean unironically, like, what is he at? Holy crap, This one might guess he has spent damn with the video game. The video game. Dude, this is me when I'm addicted to fucking Civ. So dude, 100% the game. Oh my god. It has bound music. I'm not even gonna lie. This is me when I got the beat with the fucking Mario pipe. Like and playing Armament. Damn, that's crazy. That's why your art have to. So why is that? But dude, I feel like it's obvious. But again, the interesting fact is he was still able to get a smile out of him. I should know all about him. It's because I don't help him clean. I didn't take myself for such a paid person. Well, he knows, and both his positive and negative half know that it wasn't a complete split. They each have part of their other half still in them, even if it's a very small, minuscule amount. So he should know that some of that negative emotion still in his positive half. So I just picked up, yeah, so just do it. Like, doesn't matter. Dude, oh my god, this dude's actually, this is crazy. His negative half is like the positive, like minuscule positive, like sort of self is arguing with his whole negative half. So again, dude's actually like, you know, but again, the big thing is like, again, and what this comes down to is this the small things. You know, you don't got to completely clean your room. Granted, that's the end goal. But just, you know, start off small, like fucking, you know, do a little bit over time. Like, unironically, because like the big thing is obviously like let's say okay, so I've always been active and I've always been like fit my whole life. Like I always played sports, then I ran and wrestled in high school, then I did like activities and just working out in like college and post college, right? So, but like if I had to like talk to someone who like has literally never worked out in their life and isn't fit and like was going to get started, like you would start out small. Like you wouldn't fucking jump into like some great like you would start out small, build up over time. Because if the end, right, is where you want to end up, you know, don't worry about how you get there. Just ensure and cement that you can get there, even if it means progress over time and not immediately seeing results, which is the same dilemma here when it comes to his negative self kind of having this internal conflict and like being like, all right, I know what I need to do, but why do it? Oh, you know, it's even if it's just one thing versus like, you know, it's better than nothing, right? You know, let's see. Damn. This is a W. This and especially because here's the thing. Obviously, his negative half doesn't know it, but his positive half again, he doesn't know it, but the positive half again has been kind of, especially that comment from Tao regarding being the her kind of assuming that was the negative half. Like we can see kind of the impact that this is having on his positive half and kind of that positivity waning. So something like this will just reinforce that what again, you know, that positive half is doing is actually having an impact on this negative half. So, you know, whew, you know, hey, this is hey, but I mean, you know, still don't take that away from yourself. You know, you doing that's better than doing nothing, you know. So again, right? Welcome home. See, and again, you know, you're doing and again, so this is it's not about health, but yeah, it's like, you know, and again, he's like, damn, I'm gonna be honest, you know, I didn't think that show would work. Hey, hey, this is a W. And he's got some good food too, you know, from the previous tenant. Okay, to be fair, I don't even have a washer and dryer in my apartment. It's a communal one in my apartment complex. So like he's technically in a better spot than me. But again, you know, to be fair though, it's like and we have to pay what? I think it's like 75 cents, you know, but I mean, you know, still, you know, pretty cheap living. But well, like he left here and demanded. Okay, yeah, you got scammed, bro. 100%. They just bought it and like they're like charging extra. Like, you know, yeah, like A, like literally W. This is W. W interactions right here. Like, you know, see food. You know, a takeout box filled with grilled fish. Okay, dude, listen. Healthy food doesn't need to be ass. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, you can eat healthy and like good food at this. Like, people assume that like, oh, you're not eating whatever garbage from fucking fast food joints, like, and it sucks. Like, you can have good healthy food. So the meal full of nutritions. Yeah, you are. Went out my way to buy this food. Damn. So okay, but okay. To be fair though, the his actual like, given that this is unironically his positive half. Fuck, did we really pick the wrong one? Because he should have known that. Oh yeah, fucking I know what my negative self doesn't like. I can compromise. So like, you know, maybe we picked the wrong choice. You know, here's candy and games, my unconditional love. Dude, I swear, don't fucking mention anything involving love, because you know, how your happy self is gonna react. So hey, you know, hey, this is a decent compromise. Hey, W compromise, right? You know, can't even bake. Well, that's why he's gonna do. Hey, dude, I swear, a fucking oven pizza, the directions are on the box. You know, there's bugs in it. Damn, you know. Think okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Him like actually making homemade, that's kind of crazy. Like, you know, that's like way too much. And that's like way too much for himself to do. Like I thought he was gonna make like an oven pizza, but you know, the dough scraper. What the heck is that? This moron. What are you even doing? You know what? I should leave the bacon stuff to the professionals. No, make it, huh? It's like there's worms in the flour. Dude, there's no fucking way. You know, hey, it's okay. Hey, this is W interaction. So like, hey, this is a W, don't whoop my ass, dad. So again, I guess and again, the fact that, hey, they're both like reminiscing over their deadbeat dad. Like, damn, freaking, this one's more like, I remember in the paint. Because again, but here's the thing, they both know it wasn't a complete, split. They literally each know that. It's literally like the Dow. Like, oh, thanks, not using the flour. Hey, hey, you know, are they actually both gonna go out? The Thews, hey, W, dude. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna say. Let's save here. I'm gonna end it. Hey, this is so it looks like we're already started on the path towards both Thews kind of, we're going on the ally path, right? Both Thews working it out. Again, so I guess the interesting thing is we'll see where this ends up. I mean, seemingly, granted, because Lua is working on the whole immortality thing, but that's at this point seemingly completely independent of Thew. I mean, I guess sure he's a potion tester, but like, they're not like it's something to where he's just seemingly not, I guess, apart really like there's kind of zero relation between the two at this point. But I guess we'll see, but we're seeing this nice progress, between the two. And I'm curious to see if we went the killing route, if that happened already. But I guess who knows, right? With that, I don't really have anything else to say though. So yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.